Hello, I'm Brendan Flosky.
And I'm Micah Bott with the latest in the CMRU.ca news. Here are the headlines for today. The temperatures are rising and the snow is melting.
MRU's new sustainability program is working, and Jordan Lee looks at the potential cost for the 2026 Olympics.
Calgary is getting ready for the big melt. The sun is come out and warmed up the streets of Calgary. The city is warning that we could see some flooding, and Katie Greer joins us now. Katie, what is the city suggesting residents do?
Well, one thing the city is saying is to get the snow away from your foundations and your window wells. That should help your basement stay nice and dry, and make sure that the piles of snow aren't blocking your furnace and exhaust vents. Calgarians are in for a messy neighborhood this weekend as we go above freezing. As I mentioned, the city is asking residents to prepare. Another thing you can do is make sure downspouts are clear and pointed away from homes. Once the snow starts to melt, residents should clear snow away from storm drains, but if the storm drain is iced over, do not chip at the ice yourself. Phone 311 and a dispatch crew will come and clear the ice for you. The city says that if the storm drains can take 90 minutes for all the water to go down, and the city has also said that they have special devices that help the water drain slowly so that the stormwater system does not overflow. Residents shouldn't drive through pooled or deep water, and you never know how deep it is or what's in the big puddle. The above freezing temperatures are going to continue throughout the weekend.
Thanks, Katie, and we'll look at the weather forecast for the weekend later in the show. Mount Royal University's new sustainability program is having positive results. The program's goal is to encourage students, staff, and faculty to reduce garbage, recycle more, and conserve energy. The Do the Right Thing campaign started in October. Mount Royal has been recycling for years, but this new program is important because the university could face serious fines if they don't reduce the waste they send to the landfill. The campaign uses colorful icons in all of the bins around the campus to assist students in putting the correct waste in the correct bins. In addition to the new bin labels, the campaign uses social media and posters to target one behavior at a time. The biggest message they have been pushing is, when in doubt, choose mixed recycling.
So the Do the Right Thing campaign is our campaign designed for MRU to keep things green and environmentally responsible. And it's based on the three principles of reduce, reuse, and recycle.
In addition to avoiding fines at the landfill, more potential savings for the university can come from energy conservation.
And on to the weather forecast. Dane, can you tell us how it's looking?
Why don't we look at some weather here? We have -7 right now in Calgary with a wind chill of -17. We look ahead to the weekend. We have Friday warming up, a high of 3 degrees with a low of -13. Saturday we'll see the warm weather continue, a high of 3 with a low of -14. Sunday about the same, high of 3 with a low of -9. If you look around Alberta here, Calgary sits at -7, Lethbridge -4, Banff at 1 degree, Red Deer -8, Edmonton -1, Fort McMurray -2. That was the CMRU.ca news. Weather news. Back to you, Micah and Brennan.
Okay, so Jordan Lee joins us live to talk about how much this could potentially cost the city.
Am I supposed to be hearing nothing?
Calgary is showing interest in placing a bid on the 2026 Olympic Games. Calgary held the Olympics here at the Calgary Olympic Park in 1988.
The International Olympic Committee has said that the facilities from the '88 Olympics here in Calgary could be used again for the 2026 Olympics. That includes facilities like the Scotiabank Saddle Dome for events like hockey as well as figure skating.
One of the problems that the city of Calgary faces is the bid price. It could cost at least $4.6 billion to host the Winter Olympics and Paralympic Games. Calgary first has to put down a bid of $30 million before the committee decides where the games will be held. This has Calgarians wondering what the funding is going to look like. Brody Wilson is an accounting student at Mount Royal University. He's going into his third year of accounting, and he thinks that they should go along with the bid.
I mean, at this point, we put in so much effort and resources into if we're going to do it or not that at this point we might as well. At this point, it's just a sunk cost that regardless of if we bid or not, we're not going to get back. So go forward with it, might as well.
The bid has to be submitted by October of this year.
The City of Calgary has already contributed $6 million towards the process of the bid already. As I said before, the Olympics are estimated to cost $4.6 in 2026. This amount is a lot more than when Calgary hosted in 1988, when the cost was only $900 million. The 88 Olympics actually profited $32 million from hosting the Games. The next stop of the process is exploring what the City of Calgary says are unresolved issues with the potential bid. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jordan. This has been the latest CMRU.ca weather and news. I'm Brendan Flasky.
And I'm Micah Bott.